Welcome back to our tumbling series. After 7 days, our rocks have finished the first tumbling phase using our 6090 grit and are ready to be prepared for the next tumble.
Our washer. I'm just going to set this in here because we're going to rinse that off. And the majority of this grit and everything I'm going to pour out into the bottom of the bucket because I don't want it going down our sink. Clog whatever sink we have. And then we're going to wash the tumbler and wash off our rocks and see what we have. The coarse grit is generally used for the shaping of the stone. So if you are not happy with the shapes and you want them rounder, you can do another round of coarse at this point. Or if you're happy with the shapes and what they are, then we can go ahead and start the second stage of grinding, which is the 150-220 mesh. So those are our Royal Imperial stones and these are all the tiny little things that we put in. I'm going to set these aside for next time and only use them with my coarse grit. At this point in your tumbler, you want to make sure that your barrel is completely cleaned out and no grit or rock from the previous stage is showing. And then you're ready for your next step. And just like before, we have to fill our tumbler 2/3 to 3/4 full. So we have the rocks that we're tumbling. Put back in there. And instead of using this filler, I'm going to use the ceramic pellets. These ceramic pellets are sold in a 1 pound lot, and they have a variety of, or 2 different sizes really in there. And use a mixture of both sizes and put as many as you need in here for the barrel to be that 2/3 to 3/4 full again. This clean filler is going to help with the lack of contamination. And the next grit we're using is the 150-220. This comes in a 1 pound container. Our unit of measure is 1 tablespoon per pound of rock that you put in your barrel. This is a 2 pound barrel. I have it 3/4 full. That's 1.5 pounds. So I'm going to use 1.5 teaspoons of grit. We're going to use the water, filling the barrel of rocks to the surface and just a little bit more. Time to close her up and wait another week.
That'll be it for part 2. Stay tuned for part 3 when these are done tumbling, and as always, thanks for watching.